Hey guys, how are you doing today? So today I have a really exciting video. I was asked by the Lawn Gnome, which I will leave linked down below, to sort of be a part of the 10 for 12 series that he does. And this month's 10 for 12 is the top 10 coffee flavors. I'm actually doing sort of a twist. I'm doing my top 10 coffee and tea drinks because I don't actually drink 10 different coffee flavors. And so I'm super excited, and I know that this isn't necessarily cozy, but I always have a hot beverage or a cold beverage to drink while I am reading because I get parched. And normally it's a hot coffee or an iced coffee, or it's hot tea or iced tea. And I thought that it would be fun to sort of put this together for you guys today. So the very first one that most of these count for two. My coffees count for two because I can have them hot or iced, and that counts for two, darn it. The very first one that I have every single morning is my Starbucks breakfast blend. And so the reason why I have it two different ways is I recently stopped eating as much dairy as I normally would. So before, I used to use the French vanilla creamer inside my coffee, but now I use the vanilla almond milk creamer, and it is super, super tasty. I grind my own coffee beans and then put it in a K-cup and pour it out that way, and it's super, super amazing. The next one that I'm loving, and it counts for 3 and 4, is a cinnamon dolce latte. And this came about when I was trying to find coffee that I didn't have to have actual dairy in. And so I started talking to the barista at Starbucks, and she thought that I should try a cinnamon dolce latte, but I should try it with coconut milk, and it's absolutely amazing, both hot and cold. I love it. My 5th and 6th choice that I really, really love is a caramel macchiato, or an iced caramel macchiato. It's it's not too heavy in the coffee taste, so if you don't like coffee as much, it's not as heavy, and I like having the caramel kind of aftertaste in my mouth. It tastes really, really good. All right, so the rest of these are actually teas, and I love them. So the very first one is Earl Grey. Yes, Captain Jean-Luc Picard. What does he say? Tea, hot, Earl Grey, or Earl Grey, hot. I don't know, but I love it, and it tastes really, really, really good. It has caffeine in it, but it doesn't have too much to make me jittery. The next one is an English breakfast tea, but with cream in it. So they actually have a creme or cream sort of mixture for it. I'll put a picture over here to show you what it looks like, but it is so smooth, and if you do put like a little bit of like almond milk or coconut milk in it, it is so, so tasty. It does have a little bit of caffeine, but not too much. If you don't want one that has caffeine at all, I would try jasmine tea. One, I love that they come in little bitty pebbles, and then whenever they get hot, they sort of like break apart, and then they turn into like these long tendrils. That's super cool to watch, but it is extremely relaxing to drink. If you want it sweetened, put just a little bit of honey or a little bit of the rock sugar that you can get at most tea shops. It is so good. If I'm reading a book at night and it's cold, that's what I'm gonna drink so that I don't get too jittery before bed. And last but not least is the chai tea. That's where I actually started getting into sort of like the coffee latte kind of way. It was sort of like my gateway drink to all of that. And I love chai tea with cinnamon. It is so tasty, and you can get it hot or cold, and it's amazing in and of itself. So I actually created a blog with links to some of my favorite places. So if you want to, you can go down in my description below and click on my WordPress blog. What are your favorite drinks, or your coffee or tea drinks? Something that you love to drink while you're reading. Leave them down below. Let me know what you think. So that's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. Short and sweet and just to the point. I hope that you go and look at everyone else's top 10 coffee flavors or top 10 coffee and tea flavors. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, happy reading. Bye.